Ba weep grana weep ninimong, and welcome back to my channel. And today we check in with Mech Fans Toys, who are making a bit of a sandstorm. Do you want some KO G1 figures? Then Show Z's got you covered. A brand new MP from the Bayverse, and finally the comics are nearly here. We check out all the covers that are going to be available. All this and much more coming up in the next few minutes.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
So first up, bringing you the news on a Friday. Not usually doing that, but bringing you the news on a Friday, because in all, this week has been probably the deadest week ever for Transformers news or anything that kind of interests me to kind of talk about. So yeah, that's why you're only getting one this week. So if you're expecting my usual upload on a Saturday, that's not going to happen. But also, next week, I'm probably not going to make any upload at all due to the fact that I'm working down south in the UK, and then I am coming back home and then going back down south, this time to the south of Wales, to go and watch a gig in Cardiff. So my time over the next 7 days or 10 days or so will be really limited, so more than likely I will not have the opportunity to upload anything. So call it my end of summer break, just for a bit, but I'll be back. But enough about me and the channel. Let's talk about fan expos happening in San Francisco, because you're going to be able to get the full Peter Cullen experience. I wonder what goes on there. So you get the full Peter Cullen Transformers experience if you go to the San Francisco Comic-Con. Nice. Let me know what you experience. Then we move over to Lek custom cell shaded figures, because continuing on with the Zeta Combaticons, and look at how beautiful that is. That before and after shot here just really shows the difference that Lek, the best in the business, makes to these figures. Amazing. Show Z showed off some interesting fourth party Transformers G1 figures. So if you're into getting your mini bots and you don't have any of these and you're not too asked about whether or not they're official, these could be some good little things to add to your collection. So you can see all the mini bots are there, but also they've got combiners. So if you want to get yourself Computron, you can pick yourself up a G1 Computron over on Show Z right now. Pretty damn cool. I don't own any of these, but it's a good way to get your hands on some really nice G1 figures at a very reasonable price. Speaking of KOs, here comes another. So this is a KO Commander Cybertron. So right now this is going to be available in all those usual dodgier places. But this is a KO that's actually quite special, because this is the KO of what looks to be the Lemontree. Yeah, do you all remember Lemontree? So yeah, this is the KO of the Lemontree take on Optimus Prime. So this isn't the one from the Rise of the Beasts. This is the one from the Bumblebee movie. Now, all in all, this was an absolutely fantastic figure from Lemontree. So I don't know what this KO will be like. And it's been a while since we've heard anything from Lemontree, right? I think they did 3 figures. They definitely did 2, with the purple potato being one of the best ones. So it'll be interesting to see what this KO looks like, and if it's missing from your collection, could be a good pickup. Speaking of missing things from your collection, Magicsquare are trying to get you covered by re-releasing Devastator and also Magicsquare's Ken, just in time for the Barbie movie, releasing this awesome looking Ironhide. As long as we don't look at its alt mode. Oy, because everything falls apart when we look at this figure's alt mode. Really appreciate and love the way that it looks in its bot mode, but that alt mode goes right back to Magicsquare is made of marshmallows. Now we move over to MPH Studios, and they're going to be releasing what looks to be an Optimus Prime very soon. They'll be showing off some cool stuff to do with the trailer. Now, up until now, you think, yeah, just pretty much looks like the classic G1 trailer there. Nice one, MPH Studios. But you'd be wrong, because they've got some interesting little twists, like you can turn it into a flatbed. That's pretty cool. The flatbed, and then we can still see that we have Roller in the back, but even Roller Roller transforms. I'm loving all these rollers that absolutely transform. So Roller transforms, and also the hangover of the Diaclone piece turns into what I would describe as Ed 209, and then you can just combine everything together to make what looks like a super powered roller, which is really, really cool and has all the wheels you would ever want. But also, if you buy, I guess, multiple versions of this, you can turn this bad boy into a staging ground or an area that looks like where the robots are going to go get fixed. It has that kind of, what's it called, Gundam kind of style where the Gundams go and get worked on, and this does look really cool. I love it. It's all very, very interesting. I don't know how many of these you have to buy or if they're coming 3D printed. MPH Studios are still a bit of a puzzle to me. Let me know if you picked up their version of Beachcomber. Was it good? Does anybody know anything about whether or not this one's planning to be 3D printed, especially with the trailer showing that if you buy multiple versions, you can put them all together? It all looks really interesting and intriguing. I can't find any information about how big this thing is. Let me know down in the comments. What is it? Where do we get it? How do we get this? Are they just teasing us like Jizea Toys? I hope not. Staying with the letter M, then we now check in with Mech Fans Toys, who are collaborating with Dr. Woo! Dr. Woo! I think, but I just really wanted to sing that song anyway. It feels like it's been a while. They are going to be releasing this awesome looking take on Sandstorm. So this take on Sandstorm is going to come in a variety of colors, including this one from the Shattered Glass version of Sandstorm, which looks really, really nice. And there's also some other colorways that we're going to come with as well, and I really like it in two modes, shall we say, the buggy, and I think the buggy in any version of Sandstorm has always got a few little different challenges, but the bot mode looks fantastic, and so does that sea helicopter version. Absolutely love that, and it just looks like an updated version of the classic G1 that we wanted. But as always, I do just feel a little bit more care and attention could be paid to the buggy. It's a better buggy. I think it's the wheels. It's something to do with the way the wheels sit there. They just look off. But that sea helicopter is phenomenal and looks incredible. And when we go back to a more, I think this is a comic style one, so this was the Marvel Comics colorway here. This is where it really starts coming into their own, and this is probably the one that I would pick up. I do like the Shattered Glass version and the other versions there, but this one for me, the Marvel Comics look, that's the look I'm really going for with this one if I pick it up. Really like it. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments, and I can see from that picture that it is a collaboration with Dr. Woo! Dr. Woo! Next up, we move over to Newage, who are getting ready to ship out a couple of sludges. So this is different colorways of their take on Sludge, included like the G2, I think this was, or was this a Diaclone one? I can't remember, but also the silver one there. Looking nice, looking really cool. Love me some Newage. Glad to see that these are finally shipping. The team over at XM Studios were at a function over the last week, and they gave us a couple of little teaser images. Now, the first little teaser image they gave us was of their new statue for Prowl, and the second is for Arcee. Together, these do look pretty good. Looking forward to see them in full color, but nice to get a little tease. Always like a little tease. Image Comics is getting ready to release the first issue of Transformers, and this is going to be coming out near the end of September, and these are the designs for the front of the comics. All of them are looking great. Some of them are centered more around the Autobots, some of them more around the Decepticons, but a couple of them seem to focus a lot on a battle between Prime and Starscream, so I think we can really look forward to seeing those two duking it out in the first episode, and I cannot wait. This is something that I'm getting in on at the ground level. Anyone that watches this channel knows that I absolutely love the comics of Transformers, and I'm really excited to see what somebody else can do with this concept. Takara keep drip feeding us information about the missing link, and now we're starting to look into the accessories. So you can see here the difference between the matrices of leadership from the C01 Convoy and the anime version of Convoy as well. They also showed off the differences between the two power axes or the energy axes that he comes with, and then finally the very slight differences between his two laser rifles. Nice. I think that all in all, I do definitely prefer the accessories that are coming with the kind of animated version now, 100%. And figure 0307, which I think is like a Japanese like comic or a catalog for figures. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's got some really interesting pictures of Transformers in it, including Missing Link and a lot of the up and coming stuff from Takara. There's a big focus obviously on Missing Link with the two different versions fully on show here, including that trailer with those beautiful yellow windows right in the front, and then the different version here as well with those blue windows as well, and his baby blues or baby yellows also showing clearly here where the matrix sits in the chest and stuff like that. So I cannot wait for this figure. I am really excited for the Missing Link. I know there's a few people out there that are like, no, it's not really for me, not really. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I'm such an absolute sucker for stuff like this. So yeah, as much as I diss Hasbro and Takara and stuff like that on this channel, when they release something like this, I'm like, yeah, you got me. You got me. So that is everything from me on this Transformers Friday. So don't expect to hear from me for about 10 days unless something major comes up that I really find time and ability to be able to talk about, because I definitely won't have my recording equipment with me and the laptop that I use to create all of this stuff. But if you want some content from me, then please feel free to follow me on my shorts. Yes, please follow my shorts to get awesome content on the fantastic Transformers Devastation that I continue to play in my shorts on YouTube, and I've not been banned yet, so woohoo! Peace!